Alright, what is up everybody? Back today with another video. Got another knife review on the channel. Big shocker. Got something pretty cool today. First knife from this company. I'm probably be my only knife from this company because they don't make many knives. But obviously this is a PDW knife, Prometheus Design Works. Now, they're most famous for their Invictus, which this is, but their Invictus was a collaboration with Terrain 365. And with Terrain 365, they had a very weird steel that technically wasn't a steel, it was an alloy. I think it was Terranium or Terrarium steel. Gosh, I wrote it down. Anyways, I had a crazy steel, and that was kind of some of the attractor of that knife. Now, that knife was missing a few things, but this is the Invictus-C for compact. This is the more EDC-friendly version and a little more refined, in my opinion. Let's get right into it. Honestly, got this cool box, got some California liberal stuff on there. Yeah, recycling's liberal nowadays, boys. But comes with a cool pouch, their logo. I dig their logo, and this is what it came with. You get your microfiber and your knife. So here it is, the PDW Invictus-C compact. So, I can only find one other video of this knife on the entirety of YouTube's, and it is, of course, the great David C. Anderson. But he goes over this knife in a New Knives for the Week video, and other than that, I can't find anything on this knife. It's kind of interesting. I do believe these are still in stock. They're like the only one they have that's in stock, because they make it for themselves for just PDW. There's no Terrain 365 included in this one. So obviously, and this was also made into, there's the regular Invictus, then there's the Invictus Auto, which was made by ProTech, and that was a really popular ProTech design. That ProTech is $300 by itself, which is on the high end for a ProTech. So let's get the elephant out of the way on this one. This is a $370 knife, and that is a big chunk for a company that only makes one knife, you know. So I love this design. That's the thing. I love this design. And in my head, the automatic one was already $300. This was $370. So I sold a knife, and I went ahead and picked this up. And I do dig it. It's got a few things I think they could improve on, but overall, I think they make a really solid knife here. So, over the specs, this is the 3-inch blade version. The regular Invictus is a 3.5-inch blade, 8-inch overall. This is 3-inch blade, 7-inch overall. So, for me, that's kind of hitting your ideal EDC size, and that 3-inch blade, 7-inch knife. Kind of right on point there. You've got your iconic blade shape, which is kind of what they're known for with their logo there. This is M390 blade steel, which is one of the differences over the Terrarium version. You probably noticed that. What that is, let me charge it up for a second. Let me flashlight here. Flashlight died. It is glow in the dark. So this works by, you do have to charge it with light, kind of like the 0393 low carbon fiber. You got to charge it with the light, which is a cool feature, and that is dive watch grade glow in the dark material, and it's implanted there in the thumb stud. So hopefully that is in there really well and it won't come out after thousands of flicks. This is a caged ball bearing knife. I do believe it's ceramic ball bearings. really smooth action. Obviously, got a guillotine there, and we're oh so close to being drop shut. It's just almost there. D10 is really good. Maybe a tad bit on the lighter side, but overall I think it's a really, really good hold because you get a good solid flick, and you can reverse flick, and you can flick it all day, and it doesn't really hurt your thumb. And that insert kind of helps because, you know, you're flicking on the round ball there, and I do like that. Obviously, it's a frame lock knife. This frame lock side is machined from a full billet of titanium. So they take one square billet piece and then mill this out of it, which is really cool. Got a milled pocket clip there, and that is almost deep carry. I think that's about as deep carry as you can get for a milled pocket clip, in my opinion. They did really good on that. You also see the screw there. You do have a steel lock bar insert, which you do not get on the terrain model. The ones I've seen anyways, and the reviews I've seen. So, with this milled titanium on the front, you've got the iconic 5-stripe design there. You do have some chamfering and some grooves on the lock bar to give a good feel there. You've got a T8 pivot, and then 2 T6 body screws. Unfortunately, that's one of the downsides to this knife. Besides the pivot, it is only these 2 body screws that go all the way and screw into this side. You've got a titanium backspacer there. But as I said, those are T6. That's kind of what's holding the whole knife together. I have disassembled this knife. Obviously, that's the first thing I do. But and now putting it back together, I will say the tolerances are very nice, because without having to do like any, you know, minute lineup on the backspacer, I just screwed these in and it lined it up absolutely perfectly. So give them props on the tolerances there. You can see you've got a lanyard pin back here with a loop. Your pocket clip is screwed in with 2 screws from the inside, and you can get to them by disassembling the knife. It is not reversible, obviously. Ergonomics on this knife, as you can tell, you got the finger choil. Now I can get a full 4-finger grip on this knife, just in a normal grip here, and it's actually very, very comfortable in hand. Just the overall shape, you know. You've got some nice jimping here. That smaller jimping really helps you to dig in. And then you have the rounded edges here to go up into there, and then that swedge cut down to that goes all the way down there, and then your grind comes from the bottom. So really cool grind on that. I dig that. Got a nice, it's almost like a bead blast finish on the blade. I would call it a bead blast. It's definitely not a satin, so I'll definitely say a bead blast with kind of the same matte bead blast on the titanium, giving it a fairly uniform look overall. Do a few quick size comparisons for you. We'll do a pair of 3 with a skinny scales mod. I take that back. We'll do a pair of 2 up top. And we're going to do a Civivi Altus to start with. I'm going to pick the camera up here in just a second. Okay, so you can see here, a little smaller than the Altus, and obviously much smaller than the PM2. Here's a Gale Bradley 2. Okay, and then we'll do a, why not a Sumo? Everybody has a Sumo, right? It's only $600. So, you know, right there in that kind of a little bit smaller EDC size niche, 7 inches. It's about as small as I want to go on a knife. That's what she said. But I do prefer 8, also what she said. But overall, very nice build quality. I do like the small details here. And on this compact version, you get the M390, you get the steel lock bar insert, you get a really smooth action. I really like the pocket clip. The retention is very nice. It's on the lighter side, almost too light, but it's in and out of the pocket very, very easily, so I do dig that. Never had an issue with it sliding out of my pocket, and I don't think it would, so pretty good there. Quick cut test, didn't come super sharp. I don't think the edge geometry is the best on it. I stropped it up and got it fairly sharp. I hate cutting paper on camera. I can never, the sheet's too big, never works, whatever. Not looking too good. Man, I can't cut anything right now. Alright, so not insanely sharp from the factory. That's where we're at. So I stropped it and I messed up. I don't know how I did it. I got the finish a little bit right there. I also know how I did it, being a dumbass, but besides that, there we go. You just gotta hold it right. Anyways, it's decently sharp. Not great. The edge geometry isn't the best. Another downside. Honestly, though, are you going to be hard using your $370 knife? I don't. If I scratch a $300 knife, I get mad. You know, these are safe queens. Quick rant. I saw a guy posted a knife group the other day. A knife. It was like a $300 knife. Nothing crazy. And he wrote in here, safe queen. He wrote safe queen 3 times in all caps. Then at the end of the post, he wrote, carried kind of often, cut less often. And I was like, you don't know what safe queen means, do you, buddy? Because safe queen means it's never even cut paper. In my opinion, if you call something a safe queen, that means you look at it and you put it in the safe. You never cut anything with it. But it's kind of like Grail. People anymore, a Civivi conspirator's a Grail knife. You know, it's just the word means nothing anymore. But, you know, let people do what they want, I guess. Doesn't affect me. That's cool. But yeah, it's going to kind of wrap up my review here. Overall, I do like the knife. I would be more in around the $300 point. Even though you're getting these high quality materials, and you're getting some nice machining, don't get me wrong. I just think at $370, you get into a point where you can get into some really name brand stuff. So I would recommend the knife. If it's a design you really like, the quality and craftsmanship is there. Would I buy it again? I don't know. Considering, real quick, this video's getting long now. I get to talking. Considering this knife is $342, and this is probably this may be my favorite knife now. The SOCOM Bravo here. I absolutely love this thing. I just got it the other day. This is a $342 from Microtech Gear. And this is $370. So just something to keep in mind. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with the knife. I just think it's a little high on the price range for what you can get. Overall, though, I do like it. And again, I hope you enjoy. Like I said, this is probably going to be the only full review video of this knife out, unless I missed something. Either way, guys, got more knife content coming. Got plenty of new stuff coming. I did want to point out, I put all my plain titanium stuff up to go with this plain titanium knife. A lot of plain titanium. But yeah, please like the video, leave a comment if you see a knife you like or have any questions or concerns about this knife, and feel free to subscribe. I hit 100 the other day. I was super pumped on that. You know, I just started making these videos for fun. I started out with gun videos, with the way YouTube is, and then I got into knives, and I kind of got back into making videos. I really just do these for fun. So you know, any interaction helps. Like, subscribe. If you subscribe and never watch a video again, so be it. But I would really appreciate the subscription. But yeah, I love this knife community, and hope to see you soon. Have a great day.